Kerala has been a major spice exporter since 3000 BCE, according to Sumerian records, and it is still referred to as the Garden of Spices or as the Spice Garden of India. Kerala spices attracted ancient Babylonians, Assyrians, and Egyptians to the Malabar coast in the 3rd and 2nd millennia BCE. Phoenicians established trade with Kerala during this period. The land of Keralaputra was one of the 4 independent kingdoms in southern India during Ashoka's time, the others being Chola, Pandya, and Satyaputra. Scholars hold that Keralaputra is an alternate name of the Cheras, the first dominant dynasty based in Kerala. These territories once shared a common language and culture within an area known as Tamilkam. Along with the A kingdom in the south and the Ejimala kingdom in the north, the Cheras formed the ruling kingdoms of Kerala in the early years of the Common Era. It is noted in Sangam literature that the Chera king Uttaya Cheralathan ruled most of modern Kerala from his capital in Kuttanad and controlled the port of Mujiris, but its southern tip was in the kingdom of Pandyas, which had a trading port sometimes identified in ancient western sources as Nelsinda in Quilon. The lesser-known Ais and Mushikas kingdoms lay to the south and north of the Chera regions respectively. In the last centuries BCE, the coast became important to the Greeks and Romans for its spices, especially black pepper. The Cheras had trading links with China, West Asia, Egypt, Greece, and the Roman Empire. In foreign trade circles, the region was known as Malabar. Mujiris, Tindis, Berkarai, and Nelsinda were among the principal ports at that time. The value of Rome's annual trade with the region was estimated at around 50 million sesterces. Contemporary Sangam literature describes Roman ships coming to Mujiris in Kerala, laden with gold to exchange for pepper. One of the earliest Western traders to use the monsoon winds to reach Kerala was Eudoxus of Cyzicus, around 118 or 166 BCE, under the patronage of Ptolemy VIII, king of the Hellenistic Ptolemaic dynasty in Egypt. Roman establishments in the port cities of the region, such as a temple of Augustus and barracks for garrisoned Roman soldiers, are marked in the Tabula Peutingeriana, the only surviving map of the Roman Cursus Publicus. Merchants from West Asia and southern Europe established coastal posts and settlements in Kerala. The Israeli connection with Kerala started in 573 BCE. Arabs also had trade links with Kerala, starting before the 4th century BCE, as Herodotus noted that goods brought by Arabs from Kerala were sold to the Israelis at Eden. In the 4th century, the Cananea or Southeast Christians also migrated from Persia and lived alongside the early Syriac Christian community known as the St. Thomas Christians, who trace their origins to the evangelistic activity of Thomas the Apostle in the 1st century. Mappila was an honorific title that had been assigned to respected visitors from abroad. Israelite, Syrian Christian, and Muslim immigration account for later names of the respective communities: Juda Mappilas, Nasrani Mappilas, and Muslim Mappilas. The earliest St. Thomas Christian churches, Cheraman Jamua Masjid, regarded as the first mosque of India, and Pardesi Synagogue, 1568 CE, the oldest active synagogue in the Commonwealth of Nations, were built in Kerala. Nambutiri Brahmins migrated to Kerala during the early Middle Ages. Apart from introducing the caste system, they also changed the socio-economic life of the people by commissioning new religious centers. A second Chera kingdom, also known as Kulshekhara dynasty of Mahodhyapuram, was established by Kulshekhara Varman, which ruled over a territory comprising the whole of modern Kerala and a smaller part of modern Tamil Nadu. During the early part of the Kulsekhara period, the southern region from Nagrakola to Thiruvalla was ruled by A kings, who lost their power in the 10th century, making the region a part of the Kulsekhara Empire. Under Kulsekhara rule, Kerala witnessed a developing period of art, literature, trade, and the Bhakti movement of Hinduism. A Keralite identity, distinct from the Tamils, became linguistically separate during this period around the 7th century. For local administration, the empire was divided into provinces under the rule of Naduvazhes, with each province comprising a number of desams under the control of chieftains, called as Desvazhes. The inhibitions, caused by a series of Chirachola wars in the 11th century, resulted in the decline of foreign trade in Kerala ports. In addition, Portuguese invasions in the 15th century caused two major religions, Buddhism and Jainism, to disappear from the land. It is known that the Menons in the Malabar region of Kerala were originally strong believers of Jainism. The social system became fractured with divisions on caste lines. Finally, the Kulshekara dynasty was subjugated in 1102 by the combined attack of later Pandyas and later Cholas. However, in the 14th century, Ravi Varma Kulshekara of the southern Venad kingdom was able to establish a short-lived supremacy over southern India. After his death, in the absence of a strong central power, the state was divided into 30 small warring principalities. The most powerful of them were the kingdom of Zamorin of Kozhikode in the north, Venad in the south, Kochi in the middle, and Kannur in the far north. The Zamorin allied with Arab and Chinese merchants and used most of the wealth from Kozhikode to develop his military power. Kozhikode became the most powerful kingdom in the Malayalam-speaking region during the Middle Ages. In the 14th century, Kozhikode conquered larger parts of central Kerala, which were under the control of the king of Cochin. He was forced to shift his capital further south. In the 15th century, the status of Cochin was reduced to a vassal state of Kozhikode. At the peak of their reign, the Zamorins of Kozhikode ruled over a region from Kollam in the south to Panthalaini Kollam in the north. Ibn Battuta, who visited the city of Kozhikode 6 times, gives the earliest glimpses of life in the city. He describes Kozhikode as one of the great ports of the district of Malabar, where merchants of all parts of the world are found. The king of this place, he says, shaves his chin just as the hairy fakers of Rome do. The greater part of the Muslim merchants of this place are so wealthy that one of them can purchase the whole freightage of such vessels put here and fit out others like them. Ma Yuan, the Chinese sailor part of the Imperial Chinese fleet under Cheng Ho, states the city as a great emporium of trade frequented by merchants from around the world. He makes note of the 20 or 30 mosques built to cater to the religious needs of the Muslims, the unique system of calculation by the merchants using their fingers and toes, and the matrilineal system of succession. The king Deva Raya II of the Vijayanagara Empire conquered about the whole of present-day state of Kerala in the 15th century. He defeated the rulers of Venad, as well as Kozhikode around 1443. For now, none says that the Zamorin had to pay tribute to the king of Vijayanagara Empire. Later Kozhikode and Venad seem to have rebelled against their Vijayanagara overlords, but Deva Raya II quelled the rebellion. As the Vijayanagara power diminished over the next 50 years, the Zamorin of Kozhikode again rose to prominence in Kerala. He built a fort at Ponnani in 1498. Thank you for watching till the end. Please watch part 3. Let us discuss colonial era and post-independence period.